What if your brain is literally wired to bring to you your every desire? You just haven't told your brain exactly what it is that you wanted. See, so many people think that the process of manifestation is a little woo-woo, it's not for them, it's kind of magical. But the truth is, manifestation is based on neuroscience, and we are actually equipped in our very own body to do this. Hi, my name is Jess West. I'm a subconscious coach and I guide purpose-driven creatives to launch and scale their business so they can live the life they truly love. And today I'm going to talk to you about your RAS, or your Reticular Activating System. This is a nerve bundle that sits at the base of your brainstem, and it is responsible for actually pulling and curating your environment that is congruent with your dominant thinking patterns. So whatever you say that you want, you will pull that from your environment. You will see more of that. Do you recall a time where you just bought a vehicle? The make, the color, exactly what it is. You love it so much. You get off the car lot and all of a sudden you see so many other people on the road also driving that vehicle. But prior to buying it, you didn't see that at all. You thought you were going to be the only one in your town using that vehicle. And this is because you didn't actually tell your brain that this was important to you. But as soon as you had this vehicle, this was an important part of your life, now you essentially told your brain to look for more of that. Because your brain wants to serve you. Your brain will show you more of what is important to you. What you say that you want to see, either explicitly say that or just have it as a dominant feeling within. Our RAS is responsible. It's kind of like the bridge between our unconscious mind and our conscious mind. Our unconscious mind can process up to 11 million bits of information per second. And that is a lot of our bodily functions, but a lot of the information that we're taking in from our five senses. But consciously, this is so important, consciously, we can only be aware and process 40 bits of information per second. And so we're taking all of this 11 million or so bits of information, and through our RAS, this nerve bundle is telling our unconscious what is most important to us, what is priority, and that is what we actually become aware of. So we are in essence creating our own physical reality that we're seeing, because everything else is getting filtered, because this is what we're saying that is important to us. And so how can we actually give our brain directions on what is important to us so it can help us attract or achieve our desires that much sooner? I'm going to share these 4 steps with you. So step number 1 is to get clear on your desires. What is it exactly that you want? And if you're looking for money, for example, get specific. Don't say something like, I want a lot of money. Like, how much? What is that dollar amount? Get really specific on what it is that you would love to have. If you would like to lose a certain amount of weight, don't say, I just want to lose weight. Like, how much? How many pounds? Or what is the actual, measurements that you would like to be? And so get really clear and specific on this. And then start to affirm that desire. So step 2 is to affirm that you are already living that desire. So for example, if it is something like the financial means, maybe it's you are earning $20,000 a month. And so you can say that. I'm earning $20,000 a month. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm earning $20,000 a month. Gratitude really helps us shift our vibration into that positive feeling. And those positive feelings make an impression onto our brain. And that will trigger that is important to us. That is a good feeling. Step 3 is to actually visualize yourself having that. And so you're not only saying it, you're actually visualizing it. You're seeing yourself living that desire, living your desired results, whatever it is. See yourself there and really get emotionally involved with that. And the 4th step is to be open to what life presents you. Be open to what you're noticing, because that is what your RAS is presenting to you afterwards. And if you do this process within 3 days, you will begin to see proof in your world, because that's how fast it works. It doesn't take any time at all. You will begin to notice that. And this is what it can look like. It can look like someone else driving the car that you want to drive. It can look like someone else generating that certain amount of money in their business, or having the certain amount of clients in their business. It can be seeing, others having lost the weight that you wanted, or it can even be seeing advertisements for weight loss programs, because your brain is going to signal like, oh, if this is important to you, maybe you want to see what kind of programs are available to you to quicken the process for you to really lose the weight and live your desires. And so the trick at this point is to really pay attention to what we're seeing and pay attention to what we're feeling. Because when it is for, let's say, a dollar amount, or maybe it's a vacation or something, or even weight, sometimes when we see others having what we want, if we're not really conscious of how we're feeling, we can end up dipping into envy. It's a natural human emotion, so there's no shame with that. We can end up feeling those feelings of envy. And basically what envy or jealousy is telling us is that this person has this, and so that means I can't have that. That life is limited. And so if someone is earning this much amount of money, that means I won't be able to. Or that means they're taking up all of the market and I'm not going to be able to have any more clients, for example. And so whenever you do start to feel that sense of envy, start to reframe it. Let this be your cue for you to be like, oh, I'm feeling this. This must mean that I'm seeing someone who's living the life that I want. And even if it's not as directly as that, it's like, apples to apples. They don't have exactly what it is that you want, but it can be something dynamic. Like, what if they have a large following, for example, and it's like you would like to have that? Or maybe they're being outspoken about the money that they've achieved, the clients that they're serving, the weight that they've lost, whatever it is. And within you have this thought that you're not that confident, or that you can't share like that. Whatever it is, envy is always telling us a very important story about ourselves. It's always about self-awareness. There's literally something to learn in every single moment. So when you do feel that familiar feeling, allow it to be kind of your reframe, or allow it to be almost like, I don't want to say wake up call, but allow it to be that moment where you're like, oh, I see what's happening here. I'm seeing someone who has the life that I want. And the reason why I'm seeing this is because my RAS is bringing this forth to me, and it is showing me proof that I'm next in line, that I'm next, that I'm well on my way. And so when you can see everything in your environment as proof that you're next, as proof that yes, your brain is working for you, your body is on board, your body is rooting for you to live the life that you desire, then everything in your outside world can be that fuel for you. It can be that recognition, that moment of recognition for you that you are getting there. You're so close. It is right there for you. It's almost like a sign of the universe that it's going to be yours so soon. So to recap the 4 steps, get real clear on what it is that you want. Start to affirm positive affirmations about it as if you have this right now. This is your now reality. Start to visualize this. And the more that you can do it, the more that you're saying to your brain that this is important to you. This is becoming my dominant way of thinking. And then number 4, be open to receive whatever your brain is going to pick up for you. Whatever is happening in your external reality, it is proof that you are next. If you do this for 3 days consistently and get emotionally involved, you will begin to see the proof in your outside world that you are well on your way. And if you do try this practice, please come back to this video and share it in the comments, because I can't wait to hear how it works for you. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, be empowered.